I think my mantra every day that I play poker from now has to be decisions over results. Good morning. Okay, we had a very good night's sleep last night. Um, we slept yesterday afternoon and evening. Woke up a bit and slept most of the way through last night. It's now lunchtime and the cold is easing. Um, I've got a sore throat. The nose is really sore, but it's stopped running as much. It feels like I'm getting slightly better. Um, Apart from just the pain in the throat and the sore nose, I feel great. I feel amazing. Um, Ready to go again for this deep stack. I was skeptical about doing the deep stacks when I first started coming over here. Um, but look at it logically. It's $250 buy-in, and every day the prize pool is between 250,000 and 320,000, with between 35 and 40,000 up top. I mean, that is insane value. I don't know why I was so dismissive before. Probably because it didn't have a bracelet on it, which is ridiculous. Um, there are incredibly talented people playing these, and it is a great way of testing where I am. Um, feel fully rested after yesterday. Do I regret having the second bullet at the mini main? No, not at all. Because although the result wasn't what I wanted, um, I got out of it what I needed, and that was that I could play good decision-based poker. The fact that the cards didn't cooperate is irrelevant for a big part of that. So today I'm fully rested, fully dialed in to play this deep stack tournament. It doesn't go my way, it doesn't go my way, but I think my mantra every day that I play poker from now has to be decisions over results. Um, because the results can come if you make the wrong decisions, but you have to get very, very lucky, and that's not sustainable over a long period of time. Whereas if you can get into the habit of making the right decisions as often as you can, then you still might not get the results, but you'll put yourself in better positions to achieve those results than if you carry on making bad decisions. So, from this day forward, my mantra is decisions over results. And if the cashes don't come, as long as I'm making the right decisions, then that is a success. So that's the mantra for today. That's what we're going to do. I'll update you when I can. But that's it for now. Oh, today's T-shirt is me on there. It's a symbol of power and worthiness. Um, let's hope I can wield it appropriately and we have more luck than the Frost Giants. That's it. That's 4 levels down. One hand. Started with 25,000. In the first level, I've got pocket aces. Guy raises, pre-flop. I re-raise, he calls. This is level 1, blinds 100, 100, 100. We both put in 2,400 by the time the flop came out. Flop is Queen Jack 7, rainbow, no flush implications. He bets 1,200. That could easily be a bet to see where he is. So I test him, I raise to 3,500, he calls. The turn is a 5. He bets 6,500 at this point. That got me suspicious. If he's playing a hand like Ace Queen, then I'm ahead. If he's playing something like Queen Jack, I'm stuffed. If he's got Kings, I'm okay. So I'm only really cautious of the Queen Jack, so I still make the call, even though I'm not happy. The river is a blank, and he jams. What hands is he doing that with? He could have a set, but I'm putting him on Queen Jack, and I open folded my aces and said, I think you have Queen Jack, sir. And he says, oh, for you, I'll let you see. And he turned over Queen Jack. Um, old me might well have just punted that off and called the all in on the river, thinking, oh, I've got a pair of aces, he's only got a pair of queens. So that to me is that I'm making good decisions. Another hand that I had after that was ace of clubs, 10 of clubs. Saw a flop, 2 clubs on the flop. The turn paired the board, the river, missed everything. The guy, a massive river bet, I just folded. So now I'm sat with around 6,000. And we're going back to blinds of, I think, 300, 600, 600. So about 10 big blinds. And I've been nursing that stack. And I've been waiting for an opportunity for the last 2.5 levels to get it in. I've got it in a couple of times. It's been open, folded to me. With pocket sixes, I jammed, everyone folded. Same again when I had pocket nines. I jammed, everyone folded. So I've had 2 occasions where I've opened, jammed my stack, not been afraid to do so, and only picked up the blinds, and that's what's been able to keep me going so far. So I'm still sat with 6,000, and just waiting for a spot to get it all good, all in good with after the break. But overall, absolutely delighted with how I'm playing. I could have lost more on the aces hand, and I didn't, and that's a good thing. Playing good hands isn't always about the hands you win. Playing good hands is about recognising the hands that you can get away from. And I think I did that today. So overall, really pleased with how I'm playing. I'm not punting, I'm staying present in the moment, I'm not playing with fear. I'm waiting for a spot where I can say, am I happy to commit these chips into this pot? And if that says yes, then I do it without fear, and then we'll just hope for the right result. And that's it for now. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Well, I'm not sure how I've managed it, but I've managed to stay in until the end of late reg. 8 levels down. I think I was at about 6,000 something at the end of the last break. Can't really remember. It's quite important. I've played one hand. No, that's a lie. I've won one hand in 2 hours. I shoved with the pocket pair, pocket sixes. Got no callers. And about 10 minutes later, I shoved with pair of nines, no takers. And then I got king 10 on the big blind. The blinds were 4, 800, 800 at the time. The guy raised to 1,800 under the gun. 2 people flat called. So I put the extra 1,000 in. And flop came king, queen, 10. So I flopped 2 pair. I'm first to act. I jam and get called by the original raiser. And he's got queen, jack, and I hold. So I double up to around 16,000. And then I've spent the rest of the session folding every hand. I've been actively looking for a reason to get my chips in. Literally questioning myself over, can I realistically shove with jack 5 off? And the answer is no. If I'm going to live by the sword of decisions over results, then I've got to justify my decisions. And the hands I've been dealt so far, none of them, apart from the ones that I've just said, justified me putting any chips into any pots. So, from what I've been dealt and where I am, I've made the best decisions I can. And I can't say I was wrong because I'm still in the competition. um, and I'll just have to keep trying. I know I'm going back to blinds of 1,000, 1,500, 1,500, which means I've got probably about 7 or 8 big blinds, which is virtually nothing. So it's going to be exactly the same situation. Have a look at the cards I'm given. Can I justify getting all my chips in with it? If I can, they go in. If I can't, they get folded till the next one. That's all I can do at this point. That's the only play I've got. I can't think about 3 street betting and all that sort of stuff. It's just, is my hand good enough to get the chips in? If it is, they go in. If it's not, they fold and move on to the next one. So that's where I am. Um, will just stay in as long as I can. Um, it's very easy to play this game when you're getting hand after hand after hand, which is very, very good and very, very makeable. And when you're connecting with board left, right, and centre, much more difficult to play when you're getting nothing, and you just have to be patient and you just have to be vigilant and be aware of what's going on. And those are the times where you can look at your table and you can try and make reads off your opponents, see how they're playing. Are they constantly 3-betting? Are they folding too light? All that sort of stuff. So that's what I've been spending my time doing, and I'm just going to carry on waiting for my opportunity, and then when it comes, I'll just commit to it. So until the next one. Okay, bust out of this one. Literally the last hand before level 12. So right on the third break anyway. So I'd have been recording this regardless. Spent pretty much all of that session as well. So that makes it the last 4 hours with between 3 and 5 big blinds. And the occasional push where I've needed to, the occasional bit of luck, and that's gone my way. The big one I lost was I won a couple of all-ins, and got up to around 28,000, which was about seven big blinds at the time. And got ace king of hearts. I jammed it all, got called by pocket kings and lost that one. And that left me with 5,000, which was one big blind and 1,000 chips left over, with my big blind to come in 2 hands time. So I passed the next hand, which was 6-2, and was all in, forced on my big blind. The next hand, I got called by ace king. I got 8-9, and the board ran out 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we chopped it. And then shortly after that, I won a 3-way all in with ace 3 of spades. Got called by 2 people. The board ran out king, queen, jack, 8, and then an ace on the river. One person had pocket 9s, another one had king 3 or something. So I won that one, and that got me back up a bit. But you've got to pay your blinds, and it's really expensive, and it really kills you. So I was left with 3 big blinds last hand before the break. I'm in a small blind. It's folded to me. There's one person left to act. I've got 6, 7 of hearts. Okay, people might say, well, why are you shoving with that? Well, it's suited, it's connected. I'm up against one person. They could have any 2 cards, and hopefully my 2 cards are live. As it happens, the big blind called me and he'd got jack 7. So didn't hit, didn't improve. But today I've played, with the hands I've been given, I've played really, really well. I've played very disciplined, I've played in the moment, I've committed to pots without fear or hesitation, just giving myself a little few moments to work my options out and then make the right decision. Today I said it's decisions over results, and today I think I've demonstrated all day that I made good decisions without thinking about the results. As it turns out, we only missed the money by about 80 places. I think we went out about 240 something and 160 something got paid. But that's irrelevant. Going down to one big blind, we were probably never going to get there anyway. But the difference from this one and when I was in the mini main and went down to four big blinds was this time I stayed in the present and protected my stack, played it when I needed to, didn't just mentally prepare to leave the tournament and give it away. This time I fought for it. So pleased with how I've played, and because I've gone out now, Sheila is out doing something really, really exciting tonight. So I'm going to jump in the 8 o'clock $200 deep stack, which starts in a few minutes. So we're in that from the beginning. Don't expect the payouts to be anything massive, but it gives us another chance to see if we can make a long day and continue to make the right results, because that's ultimately what we're after. Decisions, and let's hope we can carry on doing it. Decisions over results every time. So the $200 deep stack, I've just bust out. Absolutely nothing I could do about that. Guy raised from early position to 1100. Blinds are 200, 400, 400. Guy from later position called the 1100. I've got ace king offsuit. I raise it to 4,500. The initial raiser calls, the other guy folds. We go heads up to a flop. Flop is a king high, an ace high board. I bet, he jams, I call. I've got ace king, he's got ace queen, and here's a queen on turn. Nothing I can do about that, just a standard cooler spot. So, playing well, I'm just going to go and re-enter. That's it for now. Interesting result from this second comp today. So I just passed out again. And on another day, we're sitting with a massive load of chips. So the first bullet, lost with ace king versus ace queen. Second bullet, we were down to 14.5k at 1.5k big blind, so just under 10 big blinds. Ace king again, got called by pocket eights and lost that as well. So what today has said is that it wasn't my day, but the way I played was sound, the decision making was good. We said at the start, decisions over results, and today was full of good decisions. I can't think of anything negative to say. There was long periods where I had no chips and I was patient and consistent. And when situations arose, I was okay and happy to put the chips in and take the result. So positive day today. I think tomorrow is the last full day of playing poker, and it will probably be in the daily deep stack again at the horse show. It's local to where we're staying, and it's reasonably priced, and it makes quite a lot of money for the return. So that's probably the plan for tomorrow. But for now, this is it. It's over for today. Not a good day in terms of the result, but excellent day in terms of the decisions made. So that's it. Thanks for watching.
Today was the day that Sheila's been waiting for all trip. She managed to go back and relive her youth by going to see New Kids on the Block in concert at Park MGM.